Hello and welcome to the workshop. I just picked up a pair of sneakers. Literally, I just picked these up from Kicks Are For Us. Shouts to them. This is a pair of sneakers I wanted and missed out on recently, and I just stayed patient. Like a wise man once said, patience saves pockets. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw these at Mr. Former Simpson. If you want to see our sneaker pickups in real time, so to speak, if you want to see behind the scenes goings-ons down here at the workshop, make sure you follow me on Instagram at Mr. Former Simpson. That is where I almost always show things first. Not always, but almost always. But now, we're here, and the sneakers are bang bang, the Air Jordan 5 Wings. Released in September for $200, and as I mentioned, swing and a miss for your boy. And that's the exhilarating thing about sneakers, right? There are no base hits, a ground rule double. No. It's either a home run or a strikeout. You either raise your hand in triumph as you round the bases, the roar of the fans drowning out the thump of your cleats in the dirt as you approach your teammates, your brothers awaiting you at home plate to congratulate. It's either that or hanging your head in utter and total defeat. Agony. That 10-second walk back to the dugout that feels like an eternity. The humiliation. The heartbreak. One or the other, baby. Anytime you go for a sneaker online, you are getting one or the other. Fortunately, we live. We live to fight another day, and see, that was me today. Fighting another day, stepping back up to the plate, and bam, I was able to come away with the wings. Yes, I love this sneaker personally, but I have comprised a short list on why you should or should not buy these particular sneakers. Giving it to you from the good side and the bad side. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Starring yours truly, Foam Eastwood. Number one reason to buy. The entire upper is artwork done by the students from Little Black Pearl, a nonprofit art center out of Chicago. So that's always really cool to me. Whenever a brand incorporates something like that or shines a light on the youth, that's something I'm passionate about, and that's big for me. That's really big for me. Another reason to buy is the shoe just looks really dope. In my opinion, I love the DIY feel of them. That's maybe not the right word. I don't know if that's the right word, but I can remember being a kid, growing up in New York City, and I would always write on my basketball sneakers. It was almost like tattoos for me before I was allowed to get tattoos. It's how I would express myself, kind of. Well, one of the ways I would express myself, and I just have always loved that look, and these drawings are super cool. The kids did an excellent job, and I feel like this look really fits the style right now. It really fits into the climate of things, which leads me to the third reason you should buy these: the details. For me, the details in a sneaker are what really put it over the top. So obviously the entire sneaker is details with the drawings, and this print is really unique in and of itself, but there's also a 3M tongue, Wings logo on the backside, everyone can fly, glow-in-the-dark Wings lace lock, and one of my favorite things is how they turned the normal cage netting on the side of the Jordan 5 into this Wings pattern. I just think that is so dope. Reason number 4, and we touched on the things I love. I promised to look at it from both sides. So this is the first reason you should not buy this sneaker. It isn't that comfortable. Jordan Retros, let's face it, in general, they just are not very comfortable. It's hard to be team cozy boys in these, especially in 2018 with all the options you got. You got to understand the technology used in these is pretty outdated. For example, the Jordan 33 that's coming up is going to be a much better shoe from a technological standpoint. It's also being created almost 30 years later, so it makes sense. Number 5, another negative, because this is such a bold sneaker, and that's the main reason I love it, it isn't very versatile. It's not a sneaker you'll be able to match with very easily. It isn't a sneaker you can really dress up very much. I could see a lot of people buying these and then not wearing them very much, and that's never a good look. Me personally, I don't care about that. I'll wear these with whatever, but there's no question that this sneaker isn't as versatile as a black and red Jordan 1 or a sneaker of that nature. And there you have it, 5 reasons why you should or should not buy these. 3 for yes, 2 for no. That's more positives than negatives, which means buying is a great choice. All that aside, I do love this sneaker. I think it's actually one of the dopest Jordan retros of the year. I know everyone won't agree with me on that, but that's fine. That's what makes sneakers and fashion and style interesting. We don't all have to agree. We can all have our own opinions, and that's fine. Let me know what you think about these though. Do you love them like me, or are you not a huge fan? I just think it's a really cool and unique look on a classic sneaker model, and I love that they highlighted some of Chicago's youth in such a creative way. That alone makes these a hell yeah for me. Let me know what you think though. Leave a comment below. Always love to hear from you. Thank you for watching. You are very, very appreciated. We will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, right here at the workshop. Until then, I'm out.